Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I have returned. Welcome back to another exciting episode. That's an exciting head-scratching episode of Insane Disappearances. I am your host for tonight, as usual. Tonight, I was actually going to do a video on the person that I talked about yesterday. Her name was Zuzu. Something I can't remember. Hold on one second. Oh man. But I did some more digging into her case, and it's more of a murder case, so that I didn't want to stray away from what I was trying to get back to on this case, on the cases that I talked about. So like I said, her case was mainly a murder case, and her name was I can get to it. It's all the way not all the way at the top, but it's pretty far up. Here we go. Her name was Zuzu Verk. Okay, but yeah, they pretty much did when I saw the actual case on the internet, it was basically a murder case, because they said she was found in a shallow grave, and that's the markings of a murder case. And plus, they already got at least 2 people involved in her murder. So that is not what I was trying to actually talk about today. But I will talk about a case that is just as weird. This case is about a young man who disappeared for 2 weeks while on a hike somewhere in New York. And his name is Alex Stevens. Now, Alex Stevens is 28 of Hopewell. Now, he may have survived until 3 days before he was found. The local coroners and medical examiner told the Adirondack Daily Enterprise that when they did the autopsy on his body. Now, Stevens was last seen by hikers on September 2nd at the base of the Wall-Face Mountain in the Newcomb area, according to New York State Police. Now, he had planned only a 3-day hike. He was reportedly missing by friends on September 9th. This was like after he failed to show up in New York City. 1 second. Okay. So now the officials told the newspaper that a lack of food, the constant wet environment, and the cold led to pneumonia. And New York State Police and several local agencies searched for Stevens, whose body was found around 11 a.m. Monday. Now, if you want to find out any more information about this young man, you can call. Well, you can first hit this man up on his on his email address. His name is Rob Jennings. That's R Jennings at New Jersey advancedmedia.com. And you can follow him on Twitter, which is his Twitter name is Rob Jennings New Jersey, and you can find him at newjersey.com on Facebook as well. But that was a pretty small case, because apparently this was a pretty I think this is a new case. I saw it on a forum on Facebook. I'm not sure that there's any more information on that. I'll have to look into it again just to see. Just give me a second here. There's not too much information on him at all, really. It just says the month, so it's obviously this is our first case. This is this year, I think. Let me see. Let me look into this real quick just to see if this was a recent case, for like a couple of days ago. I just want to look up the year. Yeah, this is recent, very recent. Okay, because it was updated on September 19th of 2017. So yeah, this is a fresh case. But that's all they have on the case, because it's still fresh, and I'm guessing they are still trying to, piece together what happened to him, because he was supposed to be in there for 3 days, but he ended up being missing for 2 weeks. Now, obviously, he didn't have enough food or water with him, maybe, because they say the body can survive at least maybe 30 days at the most, or 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks, before your body starts to shut down for because of no food. I could be wrong because I'm not an expert in that area, but I think it's about 2 weeks. I know in some cases they say your body can survive 2 weeks without food or water, or the other way around in reverse. I'm not completely sure. I don't want to say anything that I'm not completely sure of, but I know it's somewhere in that area. So, but yeah, that's all I got on this case. I'll try to see if I can pull up any more stuff. Hopefully I can get another video in tonight. And I'm still looking into the video or information about the young girl that was found dead, in a freezer. Okay. I'm sorry, man. My video is kind of, it's not catching up with my voice. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is look up the information about the young girl who was found in the freezer in Chicago. Kanika Jim. All right. If I can peep a video on that, because it's come to my attention through watching the video that
a lot of that video kind of reminds me of what happened with Elisa Lamb in Los Angeles. It's very identical, to where the footage of her walking around the entire hotel until she ends up in the kitchen downstairs, in the hotel, and walks into the area where the freezer obviously was, and the footage of her walking through the hotel, it looks like she was being controlled by something, because she was holding her head like this, like she was telling whatever was to get out of her head, or making her do whatever it is that she was doing, because there was no sign of anyone near her or even around her. She's walking into different rooms and coming out and walking down the hallway and all kinds of stuff. And she started staggering all over the place. Some people think that some part of the video is real and the other parts is made up to cover up what actually happened to her. But that's just one speculation. Other people have been saying that she wasn't wearing the right clothing, even though it was identical. But there was some cases where they thought that she might have been wearing the right clothing, and she was wearing a watch. And there's a lot of speculation about that, about her death. So, but yeah, a lot of it still has a lot of similarities towards the Elisa Lamb case. So I'm gonna look at the video and I'll post something that is remotely talkable about her case. So anyway, guys, I am going to get off of this computer, or at least get off of this here, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night as much as I can, because this is it's the last night of my night off. So I have to be to work tomorrow. I have to be done until 6:30. So I'll try and see if I can get a video in before I go to work, depending on what kind of information I can gather up about whoever disappeared in the national park, or anything else that's weird. So I will see you guys later. All right, how I did in the very video. Aloha, maha, hui.